In this video, we're going to take a look at adding layer folders to your layers panel to help organize all the new layers you're going to create. Layer folders not only help you organize the layers as you're working on them, they make it really helpful when you come back into the file to reuse assets later. In the exercise files, in the Chapter 4 folder, in 0402, there's a Start folder and a wireframe PSD. This is a partially completed wireframe. There's already a layer folder in here for some of the background elements you see on screen, and there's a video thumb. In the layers panel, I'm just going to toggle the visibility on and off so you can see exactly that's the video thumb we're going to be working with for this video. And I'm going to toggle on and off the visibility of the background elements so you can see that they're all in their own layer folder right now. And that also shows you another advantage of the layer folder, and that I can hide or show the entire folder. So it's really good for grouping assets and organizing them. And we'll get into that even deeper when we look at layer comps in a future video. What we're going to do is duplicate this video thumb. We actually want to have about 4 or 5 of these in this sidebar at the right. So I'm just going to select the video thumb layer. That's how I know I'm going to actually be manipulating that layer. And I have the Move tool selected. I'm going to hold down the Option key or the Alt key on Windows. And I'm going to drag this down. I'm also going to hold the Shift key, and that will actually, you can tell the difference if I just kind of wander around and now I'm going to press the Shift key. You can see it constrains the directions here so that I stay perfectly vertical. So I'm just going to drop that. And what it does is actually create a new video thumb layer for me. It just adds copy to the name. So now that copy is selected, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to hold down the Option key and the Shift key, and I'm going to drag. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I have about 5 thumbnails in this space. And I'd like them to be evenly spaced. So in the layers panel, the newest one is selected. I'm going to hold the Shift key and click on the original video thumb layer, and that'll select all of them. And I'm just going to go up to the control bar, and I'm going to look for the option that says Distribute Vertical Centers and click that. And now they're nicely distributed. Nice even space between each of them. And you can see as I start creating more elements, this is going to get pretty disorganized. And, I don't really want to look at video thumb copy 2, 3, and 4. So what I'm going to do is with all of these layers selected, I'm just going to go up and say New Group from Layers. And that will not only create a new group, but it will take the layers I have selected and put them all inside that group. So let's call this Video Thumbs and hit OK. And now all of these are together. I can hide or show the entire layer folder. I can change the opacity of the entire layer folder. So there's a lot of usefulness in organizing my content in the present tense. And as I mentioned before, it'll also be really helpful when I come back into this file and I want to access something in particular. In the next video, we'll take a look at how we can take even more advantage of layer folders using layer comps.